my name is London. I am a IT technician. Today I'm driving about an hour away from where I live in the Northern California area to go service some registers, IT work, yada yada, but I'm in the car. A little bit about what I like to think about is I'm heavily influenced in nutrition. My son was born with a special condition. It's called septum optic dysplasia. It basically means that a center divide in his brain wasn't forming correctly when he was in utero, which signifies an underdevelopment in his pineal gland in his brain. Pineal gland controls, it's the master control for all your hormones. When you get in a car wreck, you get a boost of adrenaline. Well, they were concerned that that wouldn't happen for him if he was to get in a car wreck. His body wouldn't respond to certain situations properly. So, when my son was born, I took it upon myself to learn about the body system that his body might have a problem with. I felt that it was relevant. It brought me into quote-unquote keto on YouTube, which, for those of you who don't realize, you have a nervous system. It's the more glamorous system because it uses electricity, which is cool. It is very, very cool. But the endocrine system is also tied heavily into it, and it's actually more predominant. Simply because love, sadness, happiness, depression, all these different things that you go throughout your day, yeah, your nervous system controls movement of muscle firing, but the way that you look and feel, your metabolism as an organism is far more influential, and it'll influence your nervous system too. Overweight, all that stuff, your metabolism. And so most people don't realize, I'm just kind of rambling here with it, but the amount of blood in your body is about 1.3 gallons. In that blood, there should be 1 teaspoon of sugar, right? Your body will make sugar out of protein. If you are constantly eating candy bars or breads, pastas, cakes, cookies, waffles, your brain, to create ATP in the mitochondria of all the cells in your brain, it doesn't know how to use any other energy source except for glucose. So when you cut those things out and you get hangry, tired, fatigued, because you're not eating vegetables, you're not getting the minerals, vitamins, electrolytes. Calcium is an electrolyte. Potassium, heavy in vegetables, is an electrolyte. Magnesium helps your muscles to relax, your heart to relax. Electrolyte. If you're not getting those in, you will feel the fatigue when you cut carbs out. Bodybuilders call it carb cycling. But if you just eat more vegetables, cruciferous, your body will begin to drop weight and become more efficient. You'll feel better. You'll mentally, cognitively feel better. You'll be happier. It'll be easier to be happier. There's so many benefits to it, but most people don't realize you have to check to see how much glucose or sugar is in your blood. What is your standard? When people start to get too high in that standard, they become diabetic. They're no longer receptive to sugar because their liver can't keep up with the demands of absorbing it into the cell through the cell walls using insulin. The sugar's so high, their liver can't produce enough insulin to absorb it all, right? They can't absorb enough of it. And so they become diabetic. And, a little finger prick to see where you're at is a lot better than all the ailments that you're hearing about. All these different things, way worse than a little finger prick just to see where you're at. So the whole goal is get a glucometer. You can get one that does glucose strips like a diabetic would, and then it is also functions as a ketone meter, where once you can get your blood sugar low enough, your brain, you'll start to produce ketones, which is just fat turned into energy, right? Sugar turned into energy, glucose, blood sugar. Fat turned into energy, ketones. So once you're able to operate off of more ketones than glucose, cognition will get better, and your blood sugar can drop, and your body will start to just burn its fuel tank, burn all that fat. See, your body doesn't take fat and turn it into sugar stored on your body. Your body takes sugar, turns it into fat, because that's what that's the language it speaks. That's what it knows is energy. So, just a little bit of food for thought. It's definitely worth trying. If it doesn't work the first time, you kind of need to delve into a little bit of science. If you care enough about your life, your family's life, your children, and their future, kids are going to eat what you eat. They're going to eat what you eat. They're not going to eat what you tell them to eat. They're going to eat what you eat. It's that simple. Anyways, guys, this is London. Just a little bit of food for thought. I am on my way to do some IT work today. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. It's beautiful. The fires are getting put out with all this rain. Peace.